Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. Welcome into Geeks and Gamers Daily. I am one of your hosts, Jeremy, but I am joined by the man that everybody agrees with, the walking meme himself, Drunk 3PO. What's up, Drunk 3PO?
Merry Christmas Eve. I got my
excited?
eggnog coffee. I didn't know I didn't know if I was supposed to be here or not. I just clicked in. I just clicked in just to make sure.
Honestly, it's a good thing you did click in because Ryan is supposed to be me and Ryan, and Ryan's internet is really bad.
I came in and Ryan's like, he's just pixelated and frozen. Anger.
Yeah. Let's say Ryan was a little angry. He was a little angry. But we'll say, oh, look.
There he is. Back at it.
What's up, Ryan?
Should be good now. I was like, I don't even know what the fuck was going on because I come in, the signal looks bad. I'm like, all right, let me run a speed test. And I'm running a speed test, does the whole download thing. It doesn't even start the upload. It's just sitting at 0.0, no data transferred, fucking nothing. You guys couldn't hear me. I don't even know what I looked like, but yeah, that was a little rough. You were talking to Jay for like fucking 2 minutes before I could even see him. That's how bad the internet connection was.
Oh man,
pretty rough.
You know what's awesome?
You were pretty pixelated. That was just
yeah.
It was just pixelated stuff.
Absolutely.
Cool.
So DJ drops $10 and says, Christ, we get the one without eyebrows and the Mongoloid. And then I'm not enthusiastic. This is after dropping 50 gifted memberships.
That was before he saw who was on.
So now, are you going to retract your 50 gifted memberships? DJ, don't take it back, please. That's a Merry Christmas gift to everybody in the chat. All right. 50 gifted memberships before the stream even starts. By the way, Rumble has gifted memberships now. That's right. Rumble has gifted memberships. Bruce Flash says Merry Christmas to the entire Geeks and Gamers family. Thank you, Bruce. Dom H says Merry Christmas, everyone. Look at that. You know what? In the spirit of Christmas, guys, we are here to break news on Geeks and Gamers. Okay. I don't know if you guys knew this, but this is mind-blowing right here. In Home Alone, the same actor who plays one of the bad guys plays the cop in the beginning of the movie.
What?
Like, holy crap. I don't know. Like, maybe you guys knew that. I was not aware of this at all. This is huge news. That is called, like, what a versatile actor. That's versatility in acting right there. So, look, I hope I checked for the community note. I didn't see a community note on it, but it's pretty crazy. Did you know that, Ryan?
I'd heard rumors, but I'd never seen that it was like a confirmed thing.
Yeah.
So it's good to finally set the record straight.
Yeah. Adding layers and layers to one of the great Christmas movies there. So, I mean, Jay, any thoughts on that one? Did you know about that?
I never really thought about it till just now. So that's going to make the movie a little more enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one of those Easter eggs, that after you watch it like 20 times, you can finally pick up on.
Yeah. That's man, that's why you watch movies more than once right there, ladies and gentlemen. So, but yes.
Lady Aaron D says, so Ryan has Spectrum Internet. I do have Spectrum Internet.
You do have Spectrum.
And it's very appropriately named because this shit is autistic as fuck. So,
oh, man.
I'm back to my normal 10 fucking megabyte per second upload speed. So thank God.
Kevin with 50 gifted memberships. What is happening? It must be Christmas time.
It's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle. Thank you, Kevin. Holy crap. That is insane. That's 250 bombs right there so far. But yes, it is Christmas Eve. And not only will we be live here now, I will be live a little bit later for a shortened Tuesday night's main event. And I know Beardo is going to be joining me. I don't know if anybody else is going to be joining or not. I have no idea, but it's just going to be a short stream to hang out with everybody. But it is Christmas. Ryan, this is the one day of the year you're actually positive, right? Or like the 2 days, I guess, right? Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. You're actually positive these days, right?
The day Christmas Eve, like we're working up to it. Christmas Eve is nice, like the nighttime when you're getting ready for Christmas Day. But to me, it's still like the day portion of it. So maybe when the sun goes down.
I'm going
Watch a
Christmas
couple
shopping
Christmas
later.
movies.
You're going Christmas shopping? Where are you going Christmas shopping?
I don't know. Something's open. Walmart.
Well, everything's open and they're all super fucking busy.
It just adds to the adventure.
Dude, I said yesterday on Cobra Cast that I take one of my family members to a store in one of these little strip malls. It was a disaster to it took 45 minutes to get out of the parking lot. And I'm like, why am I even here? I went full RK Outpost at that point in time. I can say that there were some slurs being said. There was definitely some offensive language. EA
gay ones or black ones?
A little bit of both. Both. So
that's the Christmas spirit right there.
That's the Christmas spirit right there. But yeah,
I went grocery shopping yesterday. It was pretty crazy.
Well, so you something like with Chris is saying something about she's with the president of Publix or something like that, and I'm like, what are we talking about here? Do you know anything about this, Jay? Did you hear this story?
He's the president of Publix.
So apparently, she was looking for cheese curds, a special package of cheese curds that they sell in Publix because she wants to make poutine, I guess. So
Canadian thing, yeah.
I picked her up and we went to Publix, and it was crazy. She couldn't find them, so she asked for help. And then the first guy was like, I don't know what that is. So then he asked another guy. They came over to look, and they couldn't find it. So then they went and got the president of Publix, whoever was in charge there. He comes out in a suit and tie, and he's like,
but here's the thing. Can
I help you, young lady? And she's like, I bought cheese curds from here last time, and we can't seem to find them. And then she's tied up multiple employees from Publix when there's 10 million people in there, and I'm literally just in there to get cranberry juice. So they finally look around, and the guy comes back, the guy in the suit and blazer, the green blazer. And he's like, we used to sell them at this store, but we don't sell them anymore. But we do sell them at a store about an hour down at another Publix. Would you want them to hold them? And she's like, no. And we just left.
Wow.
That was a lot of work for
because she's
there is no I couldn't imagine fucking inconveniencing people that much in that way at a store. If the first person can't find it, I'm like, oh well, that's fine. I guess maybe it's not here. But fuck it. How long did these people wait to figure all that out? It's 30 minutes.
It was a good minute. It's not like she said ask somebody else. It was the first guy came and he's like, they're supposed to be here. I'll be right back. So she just stood there.
It probably was because it's this girl's cute. Let me see if I can fucking help her out and make her Christmas. I'll save her Christmas. Fedora on. Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I've already told this story 100 times on Cobra Cast. If you are a hot chick, you will get the best help in a grocery store. Dudes will go to another store for you. Ma'am, I will fight all of the enemies. I will battle all the way through hell to find you the cake mix that you look for. Now, if you're just some random dude like us and you go in there and ask him, dude's gonna be like, no, we don't have it.
I don't know, bro. Check out.
The best part was I walked up to her and I was like, is everything okay? And the guy's like, I'm helping her. And I'm like, no, she's with me. And I was like, she's with me. And then immediately it was like, yeah, it's at another store.
Yes, that's how it is.
I'm like, that's my kid. So leave my kid alone.
She should just go to fucking Culver's and get the cheese curds there.
Hey,
put that in her poutine.
Hey, that's a good idea. It's a good idea.
You can make that work.
But yeah, no, that's exactly how it goes. And if people think any differently, then they just don't understand how the real world operates. That's just how it is.
I'm looking forward to Christmas Eve and Christmas, where I'm just gonna fucking DoorDash everything, make all these fucking illegals who shouldn't be celebrating Christmas anyway deliver my shit. That's what I'm gonna do on Christmas.
But going back to the titling of, you guys said, like you said the president or something, or she said the president.
I don't know who it was.
I
It's
think
the most important guy in the room.
I think that, like, obviously it's store manager or co-manager, but I think that Publix, at least some Publix managers, have the title of like co-owner because of the stock options and shit like that. They have the title of co-owner on their name tag sometimes, because Publix does all the stock options for their management level.
We went from one guy in a dirty shirt with a hairnet to the second guy in a white shirt that's a little messy and a hairnet to a guy wearing a suit and tie that's greened out for Publix.
This is hot chick
whatever
right
that
here.
was, that
This
was
is-
the rank system.
This is hot chick privilege. If any of us go in there and ask, we're gonna get the guy with the hairnet that says, "Sorry, bro, we don't have it." You know,
I personally would rather wander around for 20 minutes, not find what I want, and leave than fucking
exactly the
ask for
same
help.
way. I wander around and find stuff I didn't know existed, and I just buy it because I wanted to try it. So
Yeah.
I didn't know there was
I would
10
rather just
different
not
types of
get what I
cranberry.
wanted than face the shame of having to ask some fucking bitch for help.
Oh man. All right, we got a big 50 in there. You want to grab that one, Ryan?
A big 50.
A big $50 super chat.
Samuel B for 50. Merry Christmas Eve to Jeremy J, Scrooge on the bottom, and everyone else in chat.
That is
you.
very true.
Thank
That
you.
is very, very true. Another 50 from Red Mage. Holy crap. The Christmas spirit is alive and well. We had all these wonderful topics to talk about today. And or we could just kind of talk about, random Christmas stories or random stories about listen, this time of year, it's weird because I do miss working retail. But then the moment that the reality would set in that I would have to actually go do it, then I'm like, no, I hate this. Never mind. But it's crazy to be like in the middle of all of that insanity and just, being a part of it. Like, you worked Walmart, right, Ryan?
I worked Walmart and I worked JCPenney.
Okay. Yeah.
So I worked Walmart like my senior year of high school. I think I was working at Walmart, and I was working on Christmas Eve. And I was at a Walmart that I was not a super center. It was a regular Walmart. And we closed on 6 o'clock on Christmas. And I ended up getting the job to, once we officially were like, hey, stores closed, like the people inside can finish shopping, but we're not letting anybody else in. I got the job of standing outside and making sure nobody fucking came in. So rejecting all these people that were there for their last minute Christmas shopping. And I got to admit, I had a lot of fun just crushing people and not allowing them to come in. There was this one guy who was like probably in his mid 50s who came in, and I was like, hey, sorry, sir. We're closed. We close at 6 or whatever it was. He's like, well, I have to go in and I have to get a Christmas present for my wife. I'm like, sorry, sir, we're closed. He's like, no, I have to go in and get a Christmas. I'm like, well, if you really want to get a Christmas present for your wife, you probably should have thought of that before 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve. And he fucking lost his shit. We almost got in a fucking fight. Me and this old man, 18-year-old me, standing in front of a fucking Walmart, rejecting him and making his Christmas shit. But I mean, I stood my ground. I wasn't letting his ass in.
That's great. Jay, did you ever work retail
No.
back in the day?
No.
Oh, that's why you're such a nice guy. Retail will basically.
I worked at Walmart. I take it back. I worked at Walmart for 3 days. I quit.
Yeah, this is the result. Ryan is the result of your life. If you work retail, you will end up hating everything and be negative and want everyone to die. If you don't work retail, you'd be like Jay and you just want to help everybody and be a great guy.
I was a
life
night.
lesson.
I had to stock the shelves at night, and these weirdos came in all the time, like drinking. These people would come in and they would just drink all the alcohol, and nobody would do anything. They would just drink the wine until the police showed up. It happened like almost every night. And like day 3, I was like, this isn't for me, man. So I quit, and they kept paying me. So like when I got the check, I had to go back in and talk because they were just like, we thought you were working every day. I was like, well, who was stocking my shelves when I wasn't there?
You were kind of like the Milton on
Yeah,
Office Space.
exactly.
So, and
I
then
got my check, and I was like,
fixed,
what the freak is this?
They
Like,
finally
did I get a
fixed the glitch.
raise?
They finally fixed the glitch.
So they were like, I think there was a problem. They're like, when did you stop working? And I was like, it's been a minute. So, you know,
Only Jay.
I had to go in, and then we had to go through the freaking Walmart, dude. Had to go in through our like hours, and they were like, is someone clocking you in? I was like, no, because you have to usually, like, I don't know how it was for Ryan, but you get like your name badge has a card, and you swipe and you clock in. Yeah. So I don't know what happened. They messed up.
That's pretty much a very much a Jay story right there.
Yeah.
Cobra Kai final season part 3 will be released on February 13th. Just got confirmed this morning. Nice.
Yeah, I think they released a trailer.
And
it's not much to watch.
And I can't imagine they're going to show much. But I'm really interested in that. So, get that. Do we get that 50 from Red Mage real quick, and then we will talk about our topics today.
Schick says Ryan will be visited by 3 ghosts tonight. Scrooge is actually visited by 4 ghosts, not 3.
One of his friends in the past.
Exactly.
It's the first one that visits.
Marley, his fucking name. Red Mage for $50 got back yesterday from Holiday Monster in Orlando and went with a friend to watch Sonic 3. Movie was fun, but I'll probably see it again this week. By the way, any updates on MegaCon meetup? Looking forward to going to Orlando in February.
Yeah,
I keep getting asked that too, and I tell everybody, ask fucking Jeremy.
Yeah. So I'm trying to get this date pinned down. It's either going to be Friday or Saturday of the weekend of MegaCon. I'm pushing for Saturday. I would prefer it to be Saturday night. It's going to be at Universal. So there's not going to be any charge. People were asking yesterday if there's going to be any fees. The only fee will be if you do drive. If you drive a vehicle to Universal, you're going to have to pay for parking. I would suggest just Ubering over to Universal. If you're in town and you're staying at a hotel, just Uber over to Universal. But there's not going to be any charge or anything like that for our meetup. And then the other thing is the panel. So again, I'm at the mercy of other, people. I'm waiting to get everything confirmed, but at this point in time, that's all I have. So looking forward to it. And thank you, Red Mage. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in Orlando. It's going to be awesome. So cannot wait. And that's it.
What else we got? Matt Guillemette for 5. Stuck in a snowstorm, I think. Not a snow. Stuck in a snow. In my Airbnb in New Brunswick, Canada. Thanks for going live today, boys. What do you call a poor Santa? Saint Nicholas. Get it, Jay?
You get it, Jay?
Sure.
Sketch for 2 says, blah. Thanks. David Smart for 5. All hail the Fellowship. Who's going to watch Nosferatu this week? I'm so watching this because I love my horror movies, and damn it snowed today. It's good to have fucking snow on. I miss snow on Christmas personally.
Not gonna get it here in Florida.
Yeah, I miss seasons. Like now, like yesterday, it's kind of cool in the mornings and the evenings. But yesterday at like fucking 5 or 6 o'clock, you go outside and it's like 73 and really humid, and it just feels weird. It doesn't feel like Christmas to me. But I'm going to try to watch Nosferatu this week. I've actually been looking forward to that. So, yeah. Ministry of Wrongthink for 199. ACAB. All Christmases are best. Yes. Golden Nuggets for 2. Merry Christmas. My fridge freezer broke.
Sorry
about that. Got to eat everything. Nader's Brick Channel. Gay Claus, J Claus, and the Forehead Grinch. Thanks, Naders. Chris Cran, Merry Christmas to all the G&G organization. My 3 favorite figs. Ryan, do you have any Bears jerseys? I have a shit ton of Bears jerseys, but the most recent players jersey that I have is Khalil Mack, which is from like 7 years ago. So not any active players. No, I certainly wasn't going to buy myself a Justin Fields jersey. That was never going to happen. Not a banned account. Name one Star Wars character who endured more than Rey.
What?
Name one Star Wars character who endured.
No, like it's
more
just
than
like
Rey.
it's just a troll.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Grogu.
I don't call him Grogu. I just can't. He's Baby Yoda. That's what he is.
They're putting out a movie next year called
I
The
know that.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
I know, but he's not Grogu. I'm just not calling. He's not Grogu. It's a fucking terrible name. He's Baby Yoda. That's what he is. You can try to call him this stupid name if they want, but he's Baby Yoda. It's like it's not X, it's Twitter.
I'm gonna start calling Yoda Adult Grogu. That's his new name. Josie Banks for 5. He played the same character. He was casing the houses on the street. They talk about it at the beginning of the movie.
Really? Kidding me? I would not. I
crazy,
missed
Josie.
this, man.
Mind blowing.
I don't know, man. Next thing you're gonna tell me something like Bruce Willis character was dead in The Sixth Sense or something like that. Like I never caught these things. So,
What?
Yeah. Spoiler. Sorry.
God, I was supposed to watch that.
I
this
know. I'm
weekend.
sorry. My bad. My bad.
Fuck.
You know what's funny is that got spoiler for me before I watched the movie, so I never got to experience that movie in its full glory. You know. So I never.
I mean, I was pretty young when that movie came out, and I remember being so creeped out by the girl that was fucking throwing up and everything. Remember that part? The girl was getting poisoned by her mom or whatever. That part creeped me the fuck out for some reason.
Is M. Night Shyamalan ever gonna make a movie that just is good? Like they're all fucking weird, man.
I like Signs. I thought Signs was good.
They all are disappointing, man. They're all like the only one. I'm trying to think. There was no. The only one I liked that he was attached to, he didn't even direct it. Was it Devil? It was
Wait, you don't like? Wait, are you talking about like he's never done anything good?
I don't.
Like you don't think Sixth Sense is good?
Again, I wasn't able to. That's what I just said. I wasn't able to experience the Sixth Sense properly because it was spoiled for me. So I have no idea what I would have felt for that movie if I would.
You don't like Unbreakable?
So I don't like Unbreakable either.
You don't like Split?
I never saw Split. What's the other one? What's the Village? That was another one I was looking forward to, and I didn't like The Village. It had all this build up, and then it was a big disappointment in the end. They all have this premise of they're very exciting, but they end up just leaving you disappointed. What was that one?
I like Signs was my favorite.
Signs is another one that I was just thinking this was going to be like the coolest movie ever, and I end up disappointed in every M. Night Shyamalan movie. But the
swing away.
The Sixth Sense is the one that's universally loved, though. It seems like everybody loves the Sixth Sense, but I never got to really.
What's the one where? Where's the one where Marky Mark and like that movie where like the guy like gets run over by a lawnmower?
That trailer was fucking great.
That trailer was amazing
too.
It was amazing.
Like, the fucking plants are mad at humans.
Yeah. The Happening, man. It was wild. And I'll watch
that movie. Was terrible, right?
Oh, it was so bad. It was
I didn't love it, no. But I think Unbreakable's awesome.
I like the trilogy. I just did. I did Glass.
I didn't like Mr. Glass as much. I think Split's really good though too.
I am open to going back and watching Unbreakable. But I watched it a long time ago, just like all of it, all of his other movies back in the day, and I've never liked any of his movies. Like I appreciated the concepts and I've appreciated what he's trying to do, but ultimately always leave me disappointed for various amount of reasons. Like Signs is another one. Like conceptually, it's amazing, but like the execution, I didn't like, and so yeah. But I'm open to seeing if they've aged well.
The funny thing is, I saw the Scary Movie parody of Signs before I saw Signs. Then I was like, oh shit, I guess I have to go watch Signs.
Was
that
Scary
Movie 3 or
Scary Movie? Yeah.
I don't remember which one it was, but you know who also is very disappointing? Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill, very disappointing as a human being. And over the past several years, we've seen Mark Hamill completely lose his mind, become a Trump deranged individual. He's driven a lot of people away. He's even ruined the character of Luke Skywalker for some people with how insane and obnoxious he's been. And it's also a different thing when you're being hypercritical of a politician and a political figure. That is one thing that can certainly divide people, that can certainly push people away. It's another thing when you're coming after all of the people who voted for him. And Mark Hamill has done both of those things. And now he's sitting down in his little, he's admitting essentially that he's driven himself crazy over Donald Trump. And I also think there's something maybe physically or mentally wrong with Mark Hamill with the way he speaks now. His eyes even kind of get all fucked up in this little interview, but we have to listen to this and hear Mark Hamill explain his derangement and also how people in his family were telling him to shut the fuck up, and he refused to do so.
Mm-hmm.
I never, like you, to your question, I never became active until wanting to make sure that, first of all, I was devastated. I want to get rid of the Electoral College because Hillary beat him by 3 million votes, just a shy under 3 million. And Gore beat W by 500,000, and it's making me crazy because I started reading about the Electoral College. Oh my God, this is a remnants of slave days when they were trying to, proportion the amount of votes with, how many slaves you owned, and
Mark Hamill is an absolute fucking retard.
Yes, he is.
He is an absolute fucking retard. This is why celebrities should not talk about politics. Stick to your dumb shit. And just shut the fuck up about anything else, you dumb old bitch.
He is the worst person attached to Star Wars. Think about that. As bad as Star Wars has been for the last decade, he's the worst person attached to Star Wars. Remember when everybody was all defending him, after The Last Jedi, because all those interviews, like, oh, I feel so bad for Mark Hamill. Ryan Johnson did him wrong. He was so frustrated. You had those
clips of him clearly like being very skeptical of like the path his character was taking and everything.
Yeah, and the fandom very much was sympathetic towards him, and they've always loved him because he's Luke Skywalker and the Joker and all that stuff. But he is the worst person involved with Lucasfilm, period. He's terrible. He's a terrible human being. Absolutely awful.
But anyway, so that and Citizens United, I'd like to get rid of. But in any case,
he's slurring his words pretty bad.
I started, as you said, you get most scorching hate tweets from the MAGA crowd. And when I was still on Twitter,
probably
I
Jeremy.
stopped reading the responses.
His most recent tweet, I've got like 20,000 likes on my reply.
Is that the last official tweet that he sent?
Tweet, yep.
On November 6th?
Yep. And mine's got like 20,000 likes. I'm like, fuck you, piece of shit.
Block anyone, because then they could display Mark Hamill blocked you as a badge of honor. Right. But I muted like a mofo. I would mute, I looked up one day and I said, oh my God, I've been muting people for 40 minutes. So once I realized how it was eating into my own time, I said, the only thing to do is don't read the response. Yes. You just can't. You can't. And someone said to me, my daughter would say, Daddy, you shouldn't tweet politically so much because, people get so angry. And so I wrote a tweet.
Look at his eye. Look at what's going on with this eye right here.
And so I wrote a tweet that I said,
you got the jab.
That's that triple boost. That triple boost eye.
I don't know if it's a vax. I don't know if it's alcoholism. I don't know if he had a stroke. Like, I do actually think there's something wrong with him.
There certainly is.
Stand. I love my country, and I feel it's my patriotic duty to oppose this sociopathic. Well, I forget the other word.
You can't even say
whatever it was, with every fiber of my being. And that's the way I've been. I thought, I do feel it's an obligation. And who cares about your career? People say, oh, well, it's hurting your career because you have to appeal to the whole country, not just half the country or 45% or whatever the MAGA crowd is. But
Steiner math there.
In a grander scheme of things, who cares if I lose a part in a movie because I hate the orange atrocity? I do, and I want to know. So,
hey, Gavin Newsom.
Yeah, and
Marshawn
Lynch. Yeah,
that's quite the panel you've assembled there. That's quite the panel.
He's gone, man. He's never coming back. The man is gone. He hates you. He despises you. He despises everything you stand for. He wants you dead. This is who Mark Hamill is, and he's people need to just finally come to that realization. That's the truth of it right there. I despise him. I despise everything about him. And I've been saying this for several years now. So
he had that blurred background, man. I was like,
so you couldn't see all the fucking empty bottles laying around.
Yeah,
probably why.
Yeah,
that's freaking crazy.
Being there with Gavin Newsom and then Marshawn Lynch is the weirdest thing ever, dude.
I don't know, like this obviously like a show, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, obviously, I can't say I've ever watched it, but it is a interesting cast of characters they have there.
Yeah, absolutely. So Mark Hamill, go to hell. Nobody likes you. Nobody respects you. You're not even a B-level actor at this point. Your career never actually became anything after Star Wars. Harrison Ford proved to be an actual star because he is a movie star. Mark Hamill, not a movie star. But there was a reference to something there, and it made me think of this clip right here. Jay, you referenced Steiner math, right?
Yeah.
So I saw this right here.
Yeah, I tagged you in that.
All men are created equal. But you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me, and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance, and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we used to go one-on-one, and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at sacrifice. See, Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell gas for you at sacrifice.
Steiner math and Christmas lights, the greatest combination of all time, right there. So, what do you think about that Steiner math there, Ryan?
Very impressive.
Very impressive.
Like the sad part is that was actually all planned out. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no.
Like the numbers fucking were.
Yeah.
Were 100% planned out. They make no sense, but it was 100% planned out.
Oh God, so good. Scott Steiner, big Papa Pump, holler if you hear me. But okay, let's catch up. There we go.
Ronan the Crusader, Merry Fistmas to all, and to all a good corn the long way. Bless G and God bless the G and G. God bless G and G, and God bless the fans. Thank you, Ronan. Merry Christmas. Ammo Bear, 8 beers deep. Let's go. Let's go. Already. James Opp, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, James.
Brian's like already.
Well, it's fucking early, man. You send it American dollars, so it can't be any earlier than fucking 11:30. Or sorry, it can't be any later than 11:30. 8 beers deep at 11:30. I got respect for that.
Whew.
Ministry of Wrong Thing. All I want for Christmas is for pride parades to be held the same standard journalists have for video games.
Not gonna happen.
Josh L for 5. Always thought he was pretending to be a cop to case houses and see who wouldn't be home. They even chose gold tooth. Man, I went way over my head. Never understood. I guess we have to explain it. We're joking, right?
We are joking.
Like, the post itself is a joke, right? It's supposed to be funny. Like, hey,
Brian had enough. He's like, hold on, I gotta explain this.
Well, we've had now several super chats addressing it. It's a joke post, right? Be like, hey, did you notice this?
Yeah,
But obviously everyone noticed it. We're playing along with it. So
yes.
I just want to be clear. We are not retarded.
Well, you know,
Not that way.
just so we're clear for the people that are just tuning in, this is what we are talking about right here. In the beginning, I brought this post up joking about that I didn't know this. A few people took it seriously, but no, we know that's Joe Pesci. We know it's the same person. We know that, you know, that's not like a breaking story or anything like that.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's funny though. Good stuff. Hey, guess what?
What?
We got a big announcement yesterday. Christopher Nolan's next film is an adaptation of the Odyssey. Look how many likes this fucking tweet got on a fucking account that has me blocked. 242,000 likes, 20 million views. This is obviously this has got a lot of people talking, and this is a very, very old story, the Odyssey. I saw like have you seen the movie from like the TV movie or whatever it was? The two like in the 90s. There was a 90s version. Have you ever seen that one?
I don't think I've seen that. No, but I mean, I'm super familiar with
Yeah.
the story.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
the Iliad and
It's
the
like
Odyssey.
one of the most famous stories ever.
Well, not
It's
for
so-
some people, but yes.
Yeah, but it's fairly wide. It's widely known.
Didn't George Clooney do an adaptation to that? What was that movie with George Clooney? It was a musical.
All
right.
I don't watch George Clooney movie. I honestly,
it's an older film. It's an older film.
I'm trying to think of any George Clooney. I'll watch Oh Brother. Oh Brother.
Yeah, that's it. Oh Brother, that's it.
I never saw that one. I never saw it. So, but yeah, I the only thing I saw from that was the music video. If you remember the music video that went like big time off of that.
Yeah, it's Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? That was Odyssey.
Yeah, I never saw that one. So
film.
Yeah, not everyone might be as familiar with the literature, including, you know, big influencers. This guy Soups, who is one of like the most annoying people in the fucking world.
yeah, he really is annoying.
He got kind of roasted for this because he's like, holy shit, because he Googled to figure out what the Odyssey was. Like, holy shit, I just found out what this is, and this sounds crazy. Because he didn't know what the Odyssey was.
So he's getting roasted.
He was getting roasted pretty hard.
6 million views. Holy shit.
Yeah, he was getting roasted pretty hard. And he's like, look at this. He's like, I thought it was just an Assassin's Creed game. Like, Googling the Odyssey is insane.
So
these are the people that are now very influential on the set and being promoted by DC in this new Superman fucking trailer, by the way.
So it's
yeah, he was in the James Gunn trailer, right?
He was.
They put him in that.
That dude's been cooked a lot. To be
Did you
fair.
see the Smallville rendition of that trailer?
Mm-mm.
I saw a tweet about it, but I didn't watch it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm very happy that so many people are that it got so much traction. I mean, Nolan's obviously very popular director, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm always going to look forward to a Nolan movie, but I will say, like, the last two Nolan movies are the least viewed Nolan movies for me. So, like, Oppenheimer's not something it doesn't have rewatchability for me. I watched it twice. I'm done.
If you want to watch, I put in the private chat, but it probably would get copy claimed.
Tenet, I don't like Tenet, and maybe it's because I don't understand Tenet. I don't know. Have you seen Tenet, Ryan? As autistic and smart as you are, I'm curious for you to watch Tenet and see if you can fucking understand that movie. I've had Nolan fans say, like, Jeremy, if you watch it like 7 or 8 times, you finally make sense. And
if you watch Home Alone 7 or 8 times, you finally realize that the Robin and the cop are the same person.
Yeah,
that's the cop.
I don't understand Tenet, though. I just don't. It's cool. It's a really cool movie that I don't understand what's going on. My mind can't process everything going on in that movie. So
I'm sure I'll watch it at some point. Like I had no like big burning desire to see it when it came out. And then a lot of people are like, I can't even fucking understand not only like plot wise, but I can't understand what people are saying because the audio.
You can't. The audio mixing is awful in that movie. The audio mixing in Tenet is the worst audio mixing from a Nolan movie, and that's kind of been an issue of his in several films. Like Inception is there a little bit. Interstellar, it's there a little bit. Obviously, Dark Knight Rises with Bane's voice, but Tenet is awful. So in terms of the audio mixing, so I don't know. Maybe I'll watch Tenet again one day, but I don't know, man. It just doesn't work for me. It's to me, it's Nolan's probably either that or The Dark Knight Rises worst movies. But Oppenheimer is not something I'm really like. It doesn't have a lot of rewatchability. It's an amazing movie. Not something I'm going to watch over and over again, though. But The Odyssey, I'm looking forward to seeing what Nolan comes up with. Obviously going to be excited for anything Nolan's attached to, but this could be something special. The cast
is a little different as well because it's not like you're not going into this fictional world like it's something that happened, and obviously
Right.
it's a know dramatized version of events, but it's like a lot of these things we already knew, and you knew what was going to happen, and you knew how things end up. Like a lot of these things going into the movie, so I don't know. There's that too. Like I just feel no need to really watch it again to experience it.
Yeah, I hear you. So the cast is another thing too with that movie. People are, curious about all of that. I mean, I do know that what's her name was in the 90s movie. What's her name? The fucking model, the black supermodel chick that was in everything. She was a singer too. Vanessa
Hudgens.
No.
We're all in this together.
She did like the fucking Vanessa Williams?
Beyonce?
Is that her name? Vanessa Williams?
Yeah.
She was in that one. She was in the 90s movie. So I don't know who Zendaya's in it and fucking Tom Holland, which I don't have a problem with Tom Holland. I can't say I have I don't care about Zendaya one way or the other. She's basically just
I don't have like a lot of people fucking like anytime she comes, they hate it. I don't feel that way about her. I'm not like, oh, I love I can't wait to see the next Zendaya movie. But I also don't have any like visceral, oh God, not again. That's not really the way I feel about her.
Yeah, the Armand Asante movie is the one I was talking about. Yeah, he was the star of the Odyssey TV show, or was it a 2-part series? I can't remember if it was a series or a movie or something, but anyway, it's not bad. It is what it is. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be huge, and the internet went kind of crazy over it. So good stuff.
It's the first time I'm hearing about it.
Really, man, it was all over the place. Like one of the right here, like this tweet.
Maybe because you always like are into Nolan stuff, so it's in your timeline.
He's got Google alerts set up.
Yeah. Well, again,
Nolan announced he's getting a cell phone.
Again, that's a viral tweet. So
yeah,
that has nothing to do with me.
Sure,
that's a viral tweet. But
we've actually heard a lot about this over the past several months, including the cast, and we knew it was going to be some sort of like ancient mythological kind of story or whatever.
That's where I've been.
Yeah, you've been at Publix talking to the president.
We can't wait to see Nolan direct that. The fact that Nolan doesn't like doing CG, I'm wondering how he's going to pull some of this stuff off, but I'm here for it, so we'll see.
Someone says, is it based on a novel? Jesus fucking Christ. Public school has failed us all. Z Herb for $50. Do you think that Naughty Dog has lost most of the goodwill they built up over the years? Regardless of the Avatar showing up, I can't see general gamers being interested. Also, like with Hamill, I feel Neil ruined Last of Us 1 and Uncharted 4 for me. Yeah, I think that, The Last of Us 2 was a very divisive game, and it sold significantly less than they were expecting and what Last of Us 2 sold. To put it in perspective, Last of Us, the first one, between PlayStation and PS4 sold like 26 million copies. Last of Us Part 2 sold 10.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big disappointment for them. There's no doubt about that. Of course, they're putting out The Last of Us 2 remastered. We'll see how well that does, but I don't see that pulling big numbers, to be honest with you. There's in large part a rejection of that game. They lost a lot of the trust that they had built up with a lot of people because it's no longer Amy Hennig and Bruce Straley there. It's Neil fucking Druckmann. And he's not the one who created any of these things. He latched himself on and attached himself to projects, right? And Last of Us 2 obviously was him, but that wasn't big because it was his game. It was big because Last of Us 1 was such a big game and people were really invested in the second one. They were very disappointed.
And they posted this yesterday, and they hid my reply. They hid a lot of people's replies, but I responded with that. And
they hide your reply.
They hid my reply. And if you go, like, they're hiding a ton of replies on this one. Naughty Dog is not like they are hiding a shit ton. And of course, the more you hide, the more people are going to troll. So fuck Naughty Dog forever. But yes, I do think that they've lost a lot of the trust that they had. And this was once a studio that had a ton of respect in the gaming world. But this wasn't Neil Druckmann that earned that respect.
No.
And that's the whole thing, and which is what Ryan was just saying. So.
So this is his first like project, right? That's not a fucking remaster of a game already. That's not a follow-up to a game that already has a very big established fan base. This is his first game that is pure him, right? When him in charge, this is an IP that they're creating. And it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out for this, especially with her shooting her mouth off.
Yep. So
did she made a meme yesterday about that?
She posted a meme.
Yeah,
It's been made by someone else, yes.
Yep.
Lord Botham, Merry Christmas to Jeremy, the Wash COD player. Good guy, Jay, and Ryan. Hope Santa brings Ryan's Bears a new everything this year. Well, we obviously are going to get a new coach. So that's going to happen.
Nick Saban?
Definitely need a build-up on the offensive line.
Think Nick Saban will come back?
No. Oh, to Alabama?
No, to the Bears. Think Nick Saban will come
I don't
back?
want fucking Nick Saban in the Bears. I'm good.
What? You wouldn't take Nick fucking Saban to the Bears?
No.
Hey,
why?
He sucks as an NFL coach. He
I
screwed the
don't want
Dolphins over big time.
No, the Dolphins screwed him over.
I'm good. Nick can stay out of ESPN.
Hey, Jeremy.
Fine.
You telling me he didn't want Drew Brees?
He screwed himself over. He lied to the organization and everything. I don't care what you say. You're not changing my mind. Go ahead and yell. Nick Saban sucks as an NFL coach. He'll never make it. End of discussion.
Okay, he wanted Drew Brees. They told him that they wouldn't medically clear. They wouldn't medically clear him. Then Drew Brees went to New Orleans, and what happened in New Orleans?
Sure, whatever you want.
I'm just giving you the facts. So then Nick Saban realized, hey, I don't have control, so I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I don't argue anymore. I just don't care.
Nick Saban realized I don't have control.
He sucks as an NFL coach.
I'm getting the fuck
never be
out of
successful
here.
in the NFL.
I'm getting the fuck out of here, and that's exactly what he did. So. And the Dolphins have sucked.
He lied to everyone while he did it.
Well, he should have lied.
Oh, okay.
When you, as the person that is making all the money, can't make decisions, the organization is holding your hands. It's just like me working retail. I was all in when I first started retail, and then I realized these motherfuckers don't give a shit about me. They're just there to use me, and they're there to hold me back. So then I was like, fuck you. I'm just going to do what I need to do to get by and get what I need out of this and then move on. That's what the NFL is. It's a business. There's no creativity. Got a bunch of fucking suits sitting up in a fucking office making decisions for the people that are actually on the ground. That's what the NFL is.
Yeah. The Dolphins fucked Nick Saban over the same way that Jeremy's Piggly Wiggly fucked him over.
That's right.
That guy, 199 says 8 Crazy Nights, a great Christmas movie.
Never saw that one. But the reality of it is the NFL, you are nothing in NFL without a great quarterback. That's just a fact. Like, you can't consistently win as a coach.
I agree.
And Bill Belichick found that out too.
Damaj and I for 2. Merry Christmas, gentlemen in chat. I hope you're well.
What's up, D?
Thanks, Damaj and I. Merry Christmas, man. Fattest Maxiest, updated pick for Christmas. Merry Christmas, 199. That's Beardo. Ammo Bear, cheese curds are mid, to be honest. They're fine. I kind of agree with that. Like, they're fine. They're not great. The texture is a little bit.
Have you ever bought any?
Mozzarella? I'd rather have a mozzarella stick than a cheese curd.
Yeah.
You know.
I agree. And
A
I
lot
don't
of
like
people
agreeing.
fucking
I don't like
live and die
agreeing,
by 'em.
but I have to agree with that.
Fucking dumb butt fuck Hicks up in Wisconsin. They love their cheese curds. Fucking Packers fans. JVE 46 for 5. Merry Christmas, Snake Pit. Merry Christmas. Raven Black Sparrow. Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas. Wearing a public screen blazer has to suck. Dude, I treat it like a master's jacket, bro. I had one of those. Demogeni. As a current ASM in retail, I agree with Jeremy.
That's right. That's right.
Jeremy Fat. Did someone say Culver's? We did.
Yeah, boy.
Octavio for 5. Ryan just drove through your great state of Indiana and saw an ad for Ryan Holmes at Whitestown. Instantly thought of you. Wonder why. Merry Christmas, guys. 199.
Over on Rumble, it's McDoubles for 20. Says Merry Christmas, Jeremy J. Ryan. Have you heard about the Sly Cooper games getting positive reviews after PlayStation released them on PS5? Also, what do you think of EA rejecting Dead Space 4? I'm not familiar with the Sly Cooper story. In terms of Dead Space 4, I don't know that I've heard that EA rejected it, but that sounds like a very EA thing to do. Dead Space games are great, very atmospheric. They're pretty damn creepy too. Have either one of you played the Dead Space games?
Yeah.
Did you?
Streamed it.
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I didn't finish it. It was like it definitely makes you nervous when you're walking through
Yes.
all that stuff. It's
Yes.
a freaking scary game, I guess, if you like set the mood right.
Yeah.
Dead Space 1. Pretty that's like a true horror game.
Yes.
In my
absolutely.
opinion.
Yeah. But no, I'll have to look into that. It's McDoubles, but thank you for the 20.
Derek PG Beller on Rumble. Great panel today. Oh, and Jay's here too.
Thanks.
B. Barrett. I like The Village, even though I recognize it's a bad movie.
I respect that.
And then B. Barrett gifts a membership, a subscription over on Rumble. Thank you. DeBrew that do gifts a subscription as well. Volt 95 Survivor. Merry Christmas Eve, Jeremy, Jay, and Ryan. Thank you for also doing streams tomorrow, keeping people company. It happens to be a Wednesday, so I was going to be live anyway. So I will be live tomorrow night at 7 for Christmas. So that works. But yeah,
how's
we
the
know
show
that
going for you, man. You just started that this month, right?
Yeah. I've only been doing it a couple weeks, but yeah, it's good. Another extra stream. It's
good
fun.
for you.
Volt 95 Survivor. Oh, I literally just said that. Cliff for 2. I hope Naughty Dog's Implosion, another studio, gets the Jack and Daxter IP. Doesn't matter what A level, an indie studio might be the best option. I just want fun in games again. Yeah, and less gay shit. Groovy Lava Squirrel Medic for 5. Merry Christmas, you big D mofos. Thanks, Groovy. Space Digger for 2. Working retail on Christmas Eve right now.
Shout out to you. I'll see you in a little bit.
Ammo Bear for 2. Ryan is my spirit animal. Thank you. Twilight Media Corporation for 20 months. Home Alone is an example of the worst parenting in history. Who is the guy Kevin asked for direction in the second film? Merry Christmas, G&G.
The 45th and 47th President of the United States.
It is wild. The fact that they were like, it went that long before realizing they didn't have that motherfucker. Ian H for 2. The drunk guys were doing your job. Jay, stocking the shelves. Shadow Saiyan for 20. Jay Longbone made her own Jaguar commercial. It's a massive improvement. Let's watch it. We got a lot of fucking super chats to get to.
But I will check. Maybe we can do that tomorrow for Christmas Day, on the Christmas Day show.
Yeah,
or for main event. Main event.
Jeremy's Trump body pillow for 2. It's going to be a white Christmas this year.
Ryan's
deported. Gig Giggity for 2. Jay is so loved they pay him for not working. Yeah, everything goes right for Jay. Fuck.
I shouldn't have said anything, just kept the money.
Raiden Roach, Merry Christmas, y'all. I feel you, Ryan. Drive-thrus in retail have some of the worst tards working. Replace them all with fucking robots. Zero breaking. Disney admits what we all knew was the case, just on how tolerant fans the Acolyte acted. I hope they're crying. They probably are, especially when someone says Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays. Merry Christmas, my noggers. We do love eggnog here.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm an
gamer.
eggnog guy.
Sir Hat, do or do not. There is no try. Adult Grogu.
Why is this one of the greatest videos ever right here?
Right.
Well, that's what. You just have a good guy. Are you still a believer in Santa? Because at 7, it's marginal, right?
Because it's 7, it's marginal. Why would you say that to a kid? Because it's 7, it's marginal. Go ahead.
Ryan's trying to get through, and Jeremy
Give
just
him
randomly
fucking
interrupts.
50
And
super
disgust-
chats and
Fuck
5 minutes.
him. Fuck him.
Ryan's face as he leans back is like pure cinema.
E and H for 5. Obviously, the answer is Ahsoka. She can take some punishment. The troops had fun. Thank you.
My chair's about to break. Sorry.
Too many cookies. Erica Perrin for 20. I once walked to a fireworks store and had about $150 worth of stuff. The guys working there kept putting more stuff in my bags because they said I needed to try them. Walked out with $500 worth of fireworks. My husband died laughing. When you're a woman, you just get handed free shit. That's what happens, Erica. You know it.
Privilege.
Alex Papa for Romanian 10, around $2. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Alex.
Is that the guy from the Willy Wonka experience over there? Probably.
Cajun Corey for 5. Merry Christmas to the 199. Jay said he's going to send me Rogaine for my Christmas gift. He might need to send you to Turkey to get one of those transplants. David Smart for 5. The M. Night movie Trap pissed me off so bad because it had potential. Shaking my head, Josh. Hartnett was awesome, but the writing sucked.
Trap. I don't even think I've seen that one.
About a transgender. Z Herb for Aussie $2. Avatar: The Last Airbender is M. Night's best film.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see that one, but everybody hated it.
What was Shyamalan's biggest flop? Last Airbender? Maybe.
No, After Earth, I think, was his biggest flop.
Will Smith?
Because he still had some credibility at that point in time. And I think that movie had a big time budget and it fucking tanked. Because that had a big budget because not only M. Night was somewhat relevant, but Will Smith was still considered a big star. And I think After Earth was his biggest flop. I think.
Jack Allen for 5. Jeremy's a homosexual man. Ryan, the 5-head with a foot fetish. And Jay, the man with AIDS, hosting the most popular daily show at this time. I checked. I like your Dennis Reynolds profile picture. Cactus for 5. Unbreakable's 10 out of 10. Glass should have found a balance with having superhero moments in a realistic setting instead of shying away from them. Yeah, I was looking forward to Glass because I like Split. I liked Unbreakable. I didn't love when we found out they were in the same universe. I didn't love that at the very end. But I was like, okay, let's see what Glass can be. And I left disappointed.
Okay, this is an absolute retarded statement. This is a retarded statement. Okay, this is the most factually incorrect thing anyone has ever said on the internet. Will Smith was the biggest movie star in the world. We've talked about this many times on this channel. Back in the day with Independence Day and Men in Black, nobody was bigger than Will Smith. Will Smith was bigger than Tom Cruise at that point in time. He was a certifiable, legitimate movie star. No more. I don't think he is now, but he was.
Bad Boys 4 is pretty good. Let's see. I said that one. Little Orphan Funkhauser. Marshawn Lynch is just there so I won't get fined. Deep cut. Coley for 5. You love your country. I wish half the country was dead for voting the wrong way. Good excuse, Mark. Godzilla's Grease for 5. Mark had no career thanks to the very people he supports. Kalioth. Mark Hamill's a brain-damaged human from his accident, twisted by Hollywood into a pathetic example of why do not smoke the monkey, do not eat the mushrooms, nor drink the Mexican water. Thanks, Kalioth. DJ for 10. Jessica Lindstrom should absolutely admit that Alyssa Mercante's feet are goddamn divine. Also, Ryan wore his last name on his back pocket so the Marines knew who they were fucking. Thank you, DJ. Old Renaissance Boomer for 5. Mark Hamill's lucky I didn't see his panel at Fan Expo. After his Force You comment, I would have yelled out, how's your granddaughter doing?
Woo.
Robert Walters, I agree with Jay. Buy green.
Thank you.
Buster Nut Smash for a $100. Says, Merry Christmas Eve, guys. Looking forward to meeting you all at MegaCon. Jay, you owe me a beer.
I owe you 3.
Look at that.
I'd be happy to do it too.
MAGA Red Super Chat. Forest Through the Trees says, I work for Publix in Lakeland, Florida, where it started. The president CEO would work in stores during the holidays as if they were associates. I doubt that Krista met the CEO. That would not drive to Orlando. All associates own stock. Yes, so that's what I mean. So so a lot of times the store managers will put like, it says like co-owner of their name tag. So they're presented in like a different way. You're like, oh man, this is the owner. But you know,
probably just thought he was a president because he was in a fancy suit.
probably.
I just said the president remark. I have no idea.
Oh, so that was
Buster
Jay
Nut
creation.
Smash. Like next time you're in town, let me know, brother. Thank you for the support, bro.
Thank you, Buster. Magnum Norse. Neil Druckmann eats Dookie cookies just like a gay boy should. Thank you, Magnum Norse. Robert Walters. I agree with Jay by Green. Again, thank you. Lynn Green. Merry Christmas to the fellowship.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lynn. Alex McCarthy. Packers destroyed the Saints. Merry Christmas Eve. Besides being paralyzed, I lost 160 pounds, and I'm not Hamill. Watch Landman. Hail 199. IDOTS 445 47 MAGA.
That's an awesome comment.
We'll see you in Orlando, Alex.
Damn right we will.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Mike Tolmich for 20. You know that Space Sea Cow that Luke was milking in TLJ? That was a Space Sea Bull. Merry Christmas. Luke just jerking it off.
Merry Christmas.
Sustenance. Stay-at-home hippo for 10. Michael Jordan is better than a hippie who didn't kill the emperor and was going to kill his nephew because of a bad dream. MJ sells the stuff to everyone, not a small minority of the population.
I was wondering where that was going. I was like, why did Michael Jordan never? That's all you said.
Republicans buy sneakers
That's
too.
right. Like, why is Michael Jordan being compared to Mark Hamill?
They're both Skywalkers. XR Coon for 5. Scott Steiner on TNME win. Merry Christmas to all except Dan. His country hasn't discovered Christmas yet. Fucking Portuguese Christmas. Golden Nuggets. Wait, that cop was Joe Pesci.
That's what I hear.
Jimmy Gomez became a YouTube member. Thank you, Jimmy. Luminous Night. Zendaya again. Simple Jeremy. Chris Ribsky Art. What's up, guys? My first super chat. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Chris.
Merry Christmas.
Rolando A. Ramirez for 5. I had an animated Odyssey movie when I was a kid. I'm 24. I was poor. These people are stupid. They are stupid. Maga Sandra having cars for Christmas. Congratulations. Can't wait. 199. You got to. Zendaya Mid, says Z Herb, for 20 Australian dollars. Thank you, Z Herb. Magnum Norse for 5. God damn it, Jeremy. What I have to watch? You suck all these Johnsons.
That's mean.
Giggity. Jeremy, I hear Trump vows to change Denali's name back to Mount McKinley. Proof Trump wants to and will destroy every bit of Obama's legacy.
Fuck Obama.
Godzilla's Grease for 5. Fat people had great representation with Donut Drake. Why'd they get rid of him in Uncharted 4?
Fat people need representation too.
Brian Barlow, Merry Christmas to my fellow complainers. Merry Christmas. CG87343 became a YouTube member. Thank you. Z Herb with 5 Australian gift memberships. Again from Z Herb. Thank you. Tommy Reviews for 5. That Neil Cuckman video of him at some award show and no one cared was hilarious. Gremlins, my favorite Christmas movie. Merry Christmas, gents. I don't know if that was like the Emmys or something. It was definitely like for the Last of Us TV show. And yeah, they gave a fuck that he was there.
Nobody.
To take pictures of him.
He's an irrelevant piece of shit.
The Singing Tigs for 5. You know that Billy Gambini's cousin Vinny was only able to help with the case because of his former life of crime in Chicago. Anyway, Merry Christmas, you figs. Thank you. The Old Guard. Remember for 4 months. Merry Christmas, all. Merry Christmas to you, the Old Guard. Wait, Jeremy's gay? Merry Christmas, G&G, an awesome guy.
Good old awesome guy. Gave us
I
the
hate that bitch.
199.
I hate that bitch.
The
so much.
199. You did it, Ryan. You did it. It's your fucking fault. Hail to the 199. Thanks to Ryan.
It's not my fault.
It's your fucking fault.
It's right in my
It's
nature that if
your
I see
fault.
something retarded, I'm going to call it out.
Your
It's awesome
fault.
guy's fault for being retarded.
It's your fault. Hail to the 199. Look at that. Alley Cat 199. Okay.
Sad for you, Allie. Ryan, you never had fresh Wisconsin cheese curds. They're delicious. I actually have. And like the super fresh ones are obviously way better than the stuff you're going to get anywhere else. But I've been to Wisconsin. We were there not too long ago, actually.
Well,
But thank you, Alley Cat.
199 is your this is like Oppenheimer for you. You can't live with your own creation. You've ruined your own little world.
I have, yeah. I can't believe this is going to be used to fucking kill people. Jeremy Fat for 2. Happy birthday month, Jessica. Happy birthday month, Jessica. Force Ghost Jeremy, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. G&G Play Highlights in Home Alone 2, the same actor who plays a millionaire philanthropist in Trump Tower later became president of the United States and will reprise that role again in January 2025. Hail!
Hail! And that's after elevating from a McDonald's worker to a garbage man all the way up to the president of the United States. The American dream, baby.
Taker, did you guys see the intergalactic plot leaks? YouTuber Dreamcast guy covered them in a video. Still remember Rise of Skywalker leaks? Jeremy and Ryan covered on EFAP.
I know that there's some leaks out there. I don't know if they're legit, but I do know that they're out there.
My gut tells me they're not legit. Specifically because like there was nothing that we heard about this game at all, right? And then it fucking debuts. There's massive controversy on it, and a day later, there just happens to be a big plot leak when nobody heard shit about the game. Period.
Mm-hmm.
That screams to me like made up for engagement type of thing. But yeah, I did look at them. It's hard for me to believe it's genuine when nobody knew a damn thing about this game. There had not been a single fucking leak. There had not been a single split. Nothing until it comes out and debuts in a trailer. Then this comes out. I don't know. Tough for me to buy it. Ministry or Wrong Thing. Not to be a dick, but it's creepy ironic that Bruce Wayne played an iconic role as a living dead person, and now IRL has been a debilitating disease.
Bruce Willis.
Oh, Bruce Willis. Sorry. Bruce Wayne. Bruce W. An iconic role as a living dead person, now in real life has a debilitating disease that has made him effectively brain dead. God bless him, by the way.
God bless Bruce.
And Bruce Willis is fucking awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, it sucks. You never want to go through something like that or see anybody go through something like that. Chikara did not expect a daily on Christmas and everything, but remembered you celebrate mostly tomorrow. God Jewel from Sweden, and much love to you all.
Thank you. Well, we celebrate today too. Christmas Eve's a big deal, and obviously Christmas Day. So I mean, we do have to get out of here soon. I got like family yelling at me right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get through all these. So.
Yeah.
But
I'll stop interrupting Ryan.
Will you? Robert Stevens for 2. Thanks for your candor. You're welcome. DJ went out for beer. Don't even know if you read my stuff, but Ryan's pretty glue. Jay is still a Down syndrome kid, and Jeremy will never have eyebrows.
You were gonna say gay because we're so used to being called gay.
Well, I didn't. I thought it said is a pretty glue, and then that's what kind of made me misstep. I signed off the other day on Sports Wars. I was like, all right, see you gays later. Like, completely unintentional. Vin Diesel's Vinegar Christmas is about family. Shadow saying for 10, Merry Christmas and Mod Lives Matter. Thank you, Shadow
MLM.
Corn Boy, Merry Christmas, Geeks and Gamers. Merry Christmas, boy. Golden Nuggets for 2. Jay never laughs at my jokes.
He never does.
To be honest, they're not usually very good.
Look at our boy Alex. Look at our boy Alex right there.
Look at that dog.
Hell yeah. Chilling.
Ryan said, to be honest, they're not very good.
Who's Joe?
Not you, Al. I'm not laughing at Alex.
Jay makes it seem like he's laughing at Alex.
Ryan just got it in there under real quick. Like, well, to be honest, they're not very good.
Just being real.
I love
yeah,
Alex,
Merry
man.
Christmas.
I can't wait. He's coming to MegaCon. It's going to be awesome to see him.
Merry Christmas to Alex McCarthy. He's been around for forever, man.
Yeah, I
Gone
just
through a lot of
retweeted
shit,
your
too.
brother. I just retweeted your brother. We appreciate you, man. But Merry Christmas to you.
Jake,
I'm sorry for Jay laughing at you.
I know I said Jake. Black Kane for 10 for 5.
Jake.
Ryan's existence is purely for the sake of undoing any good that Jay has brought to the world. I think I'm
I
ahead
love
right
Ryan.
now.
I love Ryan. He doesn't call me much anymore. He's busy, man, but I love Ryan.
The thing is, like, Jay has done a lot of good, but the problem is, like, where he's done the most amount of good, like, he goes down to Haiti and does all these things. All those people just fucking eat each other and shit. So like, it doesn't last long. It doesn't stick.
I don't know if the
So-
buildings are still there.
Yeah, exactly. Goes down and plants a bunch of trees to go fruit to feed people. They tear it down, use it as firewood. Poseidon for 20. First time super chatting, you guys. Been watching a little while. Loved Ryan's Walmart story. I used to write parking tickets in college. I enjoy making people pay for their stupidity, especially the attractive girls. Oh, there you go.
Damn right.
Thanks, Poseidon, and shout out to the first time
Damn
super
right.
chat. Maximus, Merry Christmas. Thanks, Maximus. DJ F. Landman, you don't frack oil wells. It's not profitable. Works really well in natural gas wells. I could destroy the whole landman narrative in about 60 seconds.
It's TV show, but it is awesome. But it's like when like I say, like I like Sons of Anarchy, and then motorcycle people are like, that's not really the motorcycle story. The game
Or like
motorcycle
when I see a
clubs
Navy
and-
movie.
Yeah.
But
But when you're that closely linked to it, it's gonna bother you. I respect it.
Get woke, go broke for 5. Mark Hamill destroyed Luke's character so much, I wish Vader would have ended him. Mark Hamill makes me hate Luke Skywalker. Magnum Norse for 10 just woke up in my own piss. Dan Vasquez on the YouTube. What the fuck, Dan?
What?
I wouldn't have chatted that. Maximus for $1.99. Are you retarded?
Oh God.
Poseidon becomes a channel member as well. Thank you, Poseidon. Merry Christmas all says, I drink, therefore I am. The Beast. I miss fat representation like Yokozuna, Rikishi, and Vader. Now it's all land whales and heifers. Remain blessed, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Magna Norse for 10. Jay owes me 3 whiskeys, you bastards.
3, okay. How about a bottle?
Alley Cat. Merry Christmas, Jensen chat. Love from Wisconsin. Thank you, Alley Cat. Woodsy for 10. Who's fat, wears a red hat, and likes to give a special needs kid? Me. MAGA Claus. Here you go, you special figs.
Thank you.
Brian Hall for 5. Working today, 24 years in retail. Some days I pray for Godzilla to attack. And my Dixie wrecked. Merry Christmas, Jay, and your 2 employees.
Thanks.
Smoke and Jay Cutler on Christmas. We're all caught up there. We're caught up on locals. Yeah, we're all caught up.
We're all caught up. So, Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. Ryan, get the hell out of here. I know you got shit going on. So, get the hell out of
Merry
here.
Christmas.
See you, Ryan. Get out of here. Jay, I appreciate you. Are you going to be on main event later tonight?
I think so.
Okay. So, we're going to do a Tuesday night's main event tonight. Let's see. We got another one right here.
Only if you send me some gifted memberships like you did Beardo.
No, I won't do that because you can't beat me at Call of Duty. Gumbia over 9,000 says, Merry Christmas to you all, especially Jay. Especially
thank
Jay.
you.
So yeah, we will be live. No extra hour over on locals today because I do have pressing family stuff going on that I got to get to before I do main event later. So we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna go do the family thing for a little while, and then I don't know exactly what time main event's going to be, but it will be around the same time it normally is. It's not going to be a 3 or 4 hour show probably. But we will go live for a little while and talk to all of you guys, talk about some of the stuff going on. And thank you for all the gifted memberships, all the super chats, and all the support. You guys are the best. And it's been the best year ever for Geeks and Gamers. And that's a testament to everybody that watches these streams. I need to make more videos. Jay's had a great year. Tell them about your book really quick, Jay, before we close it out.
Achromatic Chronicles Green, just like 2 weeks left to pick it up. We're actually going to close it out on January 6th. What a perfect day.
Perfect day.
To close that out. And
right.
I cannot believe the amount of support from the G&G community. So we're at 2,210 books sold. So pick it up today. You're going to love it. All age graphic. If you missed the first one, you get that one too. And then we're shipping it out. So you're going to get your book really, really, really soon.
Hell
so
yeah.
Thank you
Good
guys for
stuff.
supporting.
Absolutely. And appreciate it, guys. I hope you all have a good Christmas, and we'll see you a little bit later for Tuesday night's main event. So have a good one. Merry Christmas. Have a good day. Jay, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
You should say Merry Christmas.
Ho!